Hi, everybody. My name's Denise, and I just want to welcome you to my free masterclass, The Three Steps Strategy. And it's how I went from earning and hustling for $300 a month in my low ticket business over to, high ticket business and earning $43,000 months with full automation. And let me tell you, the digital era is here. So I just want to hit you with a disclaimer. Obviously, we can't guarantee any income and we also can't guarantee any results. I'm sure if you're here and you've already run a business or you're running a business currently, then there are no guarantees. You have to show up, you have to do the work, and of course, the outcome can be very different if you do that. So that's just the disclaimer. And then I just want to introduce us to some of the beautiful women that I actually get to work with. This is Michelle. She was in a low ticket network marketing business, and she went from running a smoothie bar that her upline told her to open, and she worked 7 days a week. She was running the smoothie bar with her partner Michelle, and unfortunately within 3 years they had to close the doors. They walked away with nothing, and it cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars to open this traditional smoothie bar. And she was like, you know what? I can't keep doing this. She was looking for something different. She was looking for something that was going to pay her more. She saw what I was doing. She jumped in. And so far, her biggest month has been $12,000. Meet Jody. Jody is a beautiful friend of mine that I also met in a low ticket business. And she was actually spending more products on, within the company for herself than she was actually making. And now she gets to be a present nanny. She gets to work with her passion, which is horses. And her biggest week in the business so far has been $9,000. Stacey is also a beautiful mama of three. She works from home around her three children. When she found this opportunity, she was, busy. She had a low ticket network marketing business, but she also was working full time. Her biggest month over here now has been $35,000, and she just gets to be a present mum with her three young children. And then we have Glennis. Glennis has been in the industry now for over 25 years. So she's been in low ticket network marketing for all that time. She told me, she built a business of, 400 people in her team. Her biggest month was $7,000. She wore out three cars driving around the countryside doing parties and, home parties and things like that, which is what we did in those days. And and she also runs three farms. She's very busy, and she's built this business around her farming life and also with her partner. And her biggest month in the business has been $28,000. So, my goal for you today is for you to walk away with a concrete understanding of how to start earning online without the end of the month hustle and burnout. So, stick with me until the end. It's a $999 proven system. It's got the tools and the training, and also there's an exclusive bonus at the end. So, what makes it different? What makes us different is, you see so many people, they're creating ebooks and selling ebooks, or they're selling courses, supplements and shakes and shampoos and all of the things. And they also will show you the circles and squares on a board. And I'm not prepared to do that for you today. We are definitely not doing that. So it's a simple system with a far greater return. And what kind of person is this for? It's for the bold, ambitious, high achievers who know they were meant for more. That was definitely me. The rebel who was not made to have a boss dictate what you could do. That again was me. And you don't need permission to go after the life that you actually want. You want your income to finally reflect your worth ethics. You want financial success and freedom of time, location, and choice very, very clear. And you're not afraid to take action fast. You're not afraid to work hard, and you definitely bet on yourself. What kind of person is this not for? It's not for the self-motivated. It's definitely not a get rich quick scheme. And if you have that mentality, you're married to your excuses. You think everything is a scam. You're looking for a handout, and you're people who hate making money, or you think everything is a pyramid scheme. I give you the opportunity now to turn this video off. This is definitely not for you. Thank you for your time, and you don't need to continue. If you do want to continue, then stick with me till the end. So I didn't start just from here. I didn't start as a multi six-figure income earner, traveling the world and speaking on stages here locally and internationally. I am no more special than you. So I worked for 13 years in disability and aged care. I was earning $40,000 a year in that industry. I was underpaid, I was overworked. Plus, I was 26 years in my low ticket network marketing business, which I was trying to keep, obviously building that. But I knew I was capable of more. I knew that there was more out there, and I was open. I was open to, after 26 years of slogging it out, I became open. And, turning 50 was a pivotal point in my life. I wanted change, and I didn't see myself working a traditional job for another 20 or 30 years, or 20, 25 years, especially in the industry that I was in, which was aged care. So I went looking. I went looking for something else, and I ended up here. So maybe you can relate to my story, feeling stuck, knowing you are meant for more, but you can't see a clear way out. And the truth is, nothing changes until you have a different strategy, one that actually works. So just imagine you land on your feet and you come here and you get to go on travel the world with some amazing people. These are just some of the photos that I get to share with you of just beautiful people that I've hung out in Bali and San Diego. I've been on ultimate yacht cruises. I've swum in creeks and jumped off waterfalls. I've partied, I've gone to galas, I've just created this incredible lifestyle for myself. So, my 3 step strategy. So, to earn 10 to 20K months with a simple online business. So, the step one is the done for you products. Step two is the automated income. And step three is ethical cheating. Now, I know that's a little bit weird, but I'm going to get to that with step three at the end. So let's talk about step one, done for you products, and partnering with a proven product that is already selling. So what's the benefits of partnering with a proven product? You don't have to do any of these. You don't have to do the market research. You don't have to do the product development. Obviously, you don't have to do the customer service. And of course, you don't have to carry inventory of stock. So what's the benefits of partnering with a proven product? It's a plug and play system with a company and a product with a proven track record. So let's talk about low ticket versus high ticket. And I know a lot of people I've spoken to recently don't even know what high ticket means. So let me explain to you. Low ticket are some of the companies that are selling your shakes, your supplements, your hair products, skincare. And let me just name a few of those companies. Like, I'm actually not being rude towards them. I'm just going to give you some ideas. So, it's like Herbalife, it's Isogenics, it's Modere, it's Monet, like all of those companies we class as a low ticket because it's a low commission. Okay, opposed to the high ticket systems, which is ever thought about selling real estate? Somebody in a real estate business is making, when they sell your home. I know when I sold my home, the guy that actually sold my house, he actually made $15,000 commission on selling my home. And then you've got people that sell cars, and of course they're getting a huge commission themselves. And then there's all the other things like, the outdoor spas or the saunas that people are going crazy for. You can buy the package, the sauna, the spa, and the ice bath. They're all high ticket, but one of the products that they're not talking about is the water ionizer industry. Okay. So let's talk low ticket. Low ticket, there's deranking every month. You start from scratch every single month. Okay. High volume is needed, hundreds of sales per month. It's an MLM, and it's and a team dependent recruitment focused. So what's different to what we have over here is there's no deranking every single month. So you don't need to, start from scratch. You never start from zero here. You never derank. So there's low volume needed. So 1 to 2 sales per month, which I'm going to explain. It's not MLM, and it's not team required to actually build to an incredible income, which is what I've done. And it's very direct sales focused. Okay. So the average payout is roughly around $5,000 per sale in a high ticket business. So, why more people are looking for a side income is the latest data from the Australian Bureau of Stats or Statistics shows that the average Australian monthly income is between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And by 2030, AI will be taking 8 million jobs. Sorry, that's 800 million jobs. And it's quite scary because I was actually ran into one of my son's best friends the other day who has worked for a bank here in Australia, and he started with them when he was 16. He's now 34. I asked him how his job was going, and he said, "I've just been made redundant because AI took his job." So there's no job security. We know that. There's no job security with the increase of what's going on in Australia right now, the cost of petrol, the cost of food, everything is rising. And this is why so many people now are looking to turn to a side income so they can earn, an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month alongside their job. And then there's other people that actually want to quit their jobs and do this full time, which was me. So, within 8 months for me, I was able to quit my job and just build this business wholly and solely. I've been here now for 8 years, and this is all I get to do. So it's just incredible what I've been able to achieve. So, high ticket. So, the most lucrative high ticket product on the market today is in home water ionizers that produces hydrogen rich water. Most potent antioxidants and anti inflammatories on the planet. It's got 200 plus clinical research studies on the benefits for over 170 diseases. It's sustainable and reduces plastic usage. I mean, this is a massive problem in the world as well. Everything is wrapped in plastic. Have a think about this though. They took away plastic bags from us in the supermarkets, but when you're in there, everything's wrapped in plastic. Doesn't make sense. We've actually got a plastic island in the middle of the ocean, which is quite scary for obviously our marine life. And then, 3 to 7K per sale with a 54% commission. So is this market saturated? Absolutely, it's not. It is an untapped market. The worldwide water ionizer market size in 2025 was valued at 3.5 billion US dollars. That it's projected to reach by 2034 $7.74 million. That's US. So isn't it harder to sell a high ticket product? Well, let me explain this for you. Picture this. You talk to 35 people about your low ticket offer. So if you're in the supplement business, you're talking to somebody about their supplements, and basically, you get 35 people and they all say yes, they buy your supplement, you make $25 commission, which is going to earn you $875. Okay. Now let's talk about this one, which this picture is, you've gone and spoken to 35 people about your high ticket offer, and two people actually say yes, and two people, and you're going to make $5,000, which is going to create you a $10,000 month. So, in order to make the same amount of money with your low ticket product as your high ticket, you'd have to make 400 sales. This is all based on the $25 commission. So, 400 people times 25 is going to give you $10,000. Now, I don't know about you, but I could not look after 400 people per month when I was selling shakes and supplements. It was just impossible. There was no way that I could do that. And, so for me, I was like, okay, when I saw this opportunity, this was something that I couldn't unsee. Once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Okay. So 400 sales a month to earn $10,000 per month. Or would it be 2 sales a month to earn $10,000 a month with the water ionizer industry? What seems like the easiest and the smartest business move? I know what I choose. Now, this is just based on one of our machines. We do have other products. We have 4 other products that do the whole home, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a rundown. We've got shower units, we've got the EMF device, which protects you against the EMF. Obviously, we've got the K8, and then we've got turmeric products. So with this strategy, roughly if you were to sell you had 5 customers and they all bought 4 of these products, the company's going to pay you $15,700 in commissions. The next 6, what we call a quad, because it's 4 products. So that's 11 sales in total. Now that's 11 people. That's not 11 individual sales. That's just 11 people saying, yes, I want to get started and definitely want these 4 products in my home because it's a package. Is going to pay you $45,530. Can you see the difference of what I'm talking about from your low ticket business to your high ticket? Okay, and then obviously there's another 10 sales, which is going to give you 21 in total. So that's 21 people joining you in the business is going to give you $100,000. You're actually going to make $100,000 in commissions. And let me tell you, I've done this multiple times. So I know it works. They're very good at paying, and I've been able to do it. So I know that you can too. So this company pays out over 57% in commissions to its distributors. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a diagram here. This is based on just selling one of our machines. So you get started and you purchase your water ionizer, and then you find Shelley, Kate, and Jess. And Shelley actually purchases her machine, and Kate purchases hers, which is they're going to, from that sale, you're going to make $400 each. But then Jess comes in and Jess puts you at double commission. So Jess also buys the K8 and the ionizer machine, and from Jess purchasing hers, you're now, because you're getting double commission, you're going to get paid $800. Now, Jess gets really excited and she's super excited to actually grow the business. So, Jess goes and sells 7 machines, 7 ionizers to people that she knows, and you get paid $800 per person, per machine for what Jess is doing, which then you find Debbie. So, you found 4 directs, 4 people directly to you, all purchase their own water ionizer machine, and Debbie's going to put you at what we call 3A, which is triple commission. So all of a sudden you're on triple commission. So you found 4 directs yourself. So you found Shelley, Kate, Jess, and Debbie, and that's going to pay you $2,800. So Jess has actually found 7 indirects. So they're indirect to you, which is going to pay you $5,600. And in total, you've just made $8,400 in commissions. Now, is this easy to do? It can be. I've done it. I've done it multiple times, and so the people in my team. So, yes, it is an easy system to follow. So, let's look at some of the numbers, and this is just based on a single product, which I just went through. So, we have what we call it's like a 8-point commission system. It's patented. No other company has it. But if you look at the single products, which is the first diagram, you can earn anywhere from $400 per sale down to $2,400. We then have the quad, which is people that are getting started with the 4 products, and you can make anywhere from $784 down to $4,704. And then we have what we call the fast track, which is 2 K8s, which is 2 of the ionizers, because some people like to share it and share the water. And you can earn anywhere from $1,184 down to $7,104 per sale. It's crazy numbers, I know. So I think we can all agree that high ticket is way better than low ticket, and it's easier to make sales. So let's talk about automated income. So this is step 2, using social media and autopilot systems to make money 24/7. So there are currently 5.22 billion people on social media worldwide every single day. And it's growing, as you can see. Like the sliding scale, it's just getting to be more and more people are joining the online space, but they're also, surfing the web. They're looking for more. They're looking for a way that they can actually grow a business online. And it's the number one search engine that people are looking. How do I make extra money online? So social media marketing is a low budget paid ads, or you can build it organically. And let me just explain that. So low budget social media ads is basically you're going to be reaching millions of people per week through your advertising. It's very affordable. You can spend $5 to $10 a day. We teach you how to do it. You can choose your own target market. So it could be travelers, homeschooling, corporate, it could be nurses, teachers, sales, it could be mums, it could be bus drivers. Honestly, the list goes on. You're not limited by location, so you can make sales worldwide, and it runs 24/7 without you being present. So this is a beautiful way that you can grow your business through running ads on social media. Then there's the organic market, and you can do free advertising to the 5.22 billion users that are on there, obviously to your audience. We teach you how to build a personal brand. You build a community of like-minded people who know, like, and trust you and naturally buy from you. So there's no plastering products all over your social media, which is what I'm currently seeing. In low ticket, Everyone has created, all on their Instagram accounts and their Facebook accounts. I just see so many people posting products absolutely everywhere. And, people are sick of it. They don't want to see that anymore. So now you know how to use social media to find interested buyers. So, how do we make money 24/7 without having to actually be present and explain our products and services repeatedly? So buyers see your ad or your content and they express interest. They watch a pre-filmed web class that goes into a detail on your products and services. So there's no DMing back and forth or any long dragged out phone calls. They flow through your sales system with pre-made email series, videos, and automated messages. They are ready and excited to buy. And then all of a sudden, you've made a 4-figure commission, which is incredibly exciting because that gets paid out to you into your bank account. So, working smarter and not harder. Working smarter, not harder is increasing your earnings without increasing your input. So, what sounds easier and smarter? Effort dependent income, sending cold DMs to strangers, soliciting friends and family consistently, and product parties, networking events, and basically just plastering your products all over your social media. What sounds easier and smarter? I know that running ads to your ideal client worldwide, letting interested buyers come to you, or automated sales systems that run on autopilot is definitely more appealing. So, which one would you prefer? I know which one I preferred. So let's talk about ethical cheating, which is the step number 3. Access to high level mentorship, step by step training, saving you time and mistakes and expediting your success. So accessing to high level mentors, see, these are some of the mentors that I get to work with on a daily basis, and direct feedback on your business, so you get live chats, training, and daily chats, so you get to speak to these people daily. Access to our sales community, be involved with like-minded entrepreneurs, and access to a community of like-minded people. So these are some of the events that I've had the pleasure of running, and some of my team, and we just have a beautiful time together. So, what we've covered so far: why this system is the best and the easiest way to start earning online fast. How can you earn anytime, anywhere, even if you're at work or on vacation? And how to automate your income and earn more working less hours, and how to finally create income that reflects your work ethics. We've covered a lot of information. I know, I get it. But honestly, stick with me. But information alone isn't going to change anything, right? You know that. So what if you could have access to your own profitable online business in just one click? Done for your products, automated income, and ethical cheating. So that you've never have to spend time creating something from scratch or searching for a product to sell. Something where you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Experience overwhelm, trying to learn online marketing and build sales systems, and spending thousands hiring an experienced mentor to guide you, and wasting years in frustration, feeling alone, and making costly mistakes. What if you could avoid all of that frustration and stress? What if you had a mentor and a step-by-step system and a training guide that guided you every step of the way towards your success? How do you think your life would look differently if you had someone just like you to show you exactly how they changed their life? That's why I've partnered with 6 and 7-figure income earners, and they're all entrepreneurs, to create our industry leading online business training platform called The Digital Era, used by thousands worldwide, which gives you the exact strategies, tools, and resources to build a successful business from the ground up. So what you can launch your so that you can launch your own online business today without previous online experience. You're quitting your current job, creating your own online products, and your next step. Let's talk about the discovery process. So, going through our discovery process, which you will see once you get started with us, the discovery process is valued at $77. And what that is it's going to guide you through answering some questions, watching some videos, and really getting you to think bigger and see the bigger picture for you and how you want it to, how your life wants to look. Then we have a one-on-one strategy call with one of our sales team, which is $197 value, and a private strategy with one of our advisors to help you bridge the gap from where you are now to where you want to be. Have every question answered and get personalized strategy, and you get to walk away with a roadmap that's tailored for you, your goals, your timeline, and your own vision. Then we have the step-by-step proven training blueprint. Proven training blueprint valued at $157, which is a step-by-step blueprint to launch your business in just a few weeks and start earning four-figure commissions without previous experience. You've never left guessing, so you don't have to guess on what to do, but you have the same step-by-step training we all have, all used, and we've have massive success online. Then you've got the personalized market valued at $127. Copy the exact same systems I use so that I can drive straight into making money, which is no tech setup or required. Then you've got the done for you commissions, $147 value. We guide you through step-by-step calls and sales calls. Calls and close your sales calls for you. So I'm actually one of the closers here. I'm a very high closer. So I also love to close your sales, and I'm offering you with no extra cost. I'm going to close your first $100,000 worth of sales for you. So you don't have to close your own sales. I'm actually going to do it for you. And you don't have to worry about it because you just get the commission popped into your account and I'll do all the sales calls for you. You've got direct mentorship and coaching, which is valued at $197, earn directly from myself learn from directly from myself and other 6 and 7 figure income earners who share all what they've learned along the way. So they're going to support you in real time. You're going to get personalized guidance and ask any questions as you build your business and grow through our training courses. You're going to have recorded sessions in our library. This is where you're going to get value at your convenience, and you'll have full access. Then you've got 24/7 community and chat support, which is valued at $97. 24/7 access like-minded people and mentors and support, and any questions at your fingertips. So you've got accountability to keep you consistent. You're going to have accountability people there. And then not to mention you're going to have, which is a priceless amount, invited to worldwide community events and retreats. Inside, you're going to get access to our various private events so you can learn the current strategies and get in the room with mentors and million dollar earners. So meet and grow with like-minded individuals in different locations that are fun and lead their own teams. I have a ball at some of these events. So what you're going to get started. So what you're going to get when you get started with us is your discovery process, your one-on-one strategy call. You're going to get a step-by-step proven training blueprint, personalized marketing materials, done for you commissions, so you don't have to worry about doing your own calls. As I said, I'll close your first 100K sales, direct mentorships and coaching, 24/7 community and chat support, and then you're going to get invited to our worldwide events. So what if it cost you $999? If all of this did was create an extra $999 a month, connect with high-level mentors who want to see you win, allow you to get part-time, or you can, do part-time around your job, or you can take this on full-time or walk away from a completely, you're going to have a complete freedom to be home more, travel more, and live more. How would that change your life? So let's meet some of the ladies that I still get to work with, which is Alicia. All of these ladies have come from a low ticket business. Alicia's biggest month here has been $30,000. We've got Michelle, hers has been $10,000. We've got Fran, biggest month is $40,000. Kylie, $42,000, and Rosetta, $30,000. These are their biggest months in the business. And as I said, we've all come from different backgrounds, but all come from the network marketing space. So once you start your business, you get access to all of what I've mentioned for $999. And then what if it's not $999? What if it was $199? Would you put your hand up and say, you know what, I'm ready to get started? This all sounds amazing, but I'm still scared that I won't be successful. This is something that I do here. So let's have a chat. There's two kinds of people, which I mentioned at the beginning, not self motivated. They think it's a get rich quick scheme. So that's their mentality. Married to your excuses. You're not willing to sacrifice. Looking for a handout. People who hate money. People who think everything is a pyramid scheme. Or are you the bold, ambitious high achiever, done settling for someday? Don't wait for permission. You want your income to reflect your worth ethic. You want financial success and freedom. You're not afraid to take action and bet on yourself. Which one are you? Since you've stayed with me this far and are clearly ready to take action and change your life now, um, you're going to get an additional exclusive mentoring in a group environment, a free one-on-one 60-minute personal business strategy with me, Denise, who is in the top 3% of the company, and I will close your first 100K sales for you. What if it's not $199? These are some of the frequently asked questions that I get. Do I need to find my own product to sell? I think I've answered that one, but no, you don't. We've already got the products. Is there an investment beyond the platform? Absolutely, yes, there is. And that's where you would get started with your own product. Can I do this along my side business, my busy job and my schedule? Absolutely can. That's exactly what I did. When I was working in aged care, I built this business alongside of that. And because I had the automation of running ads, my business was building around the world while I was at a job or while I was sleeping. And do I need previous experience online to succeed? No, you don't. I had none. When I joined the business 8 years ago, I had 400 friends on Facebook. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't understand social media. I didn't have any other platforms. But what I did have was the desire to change. I needed change. I wanted change. And I was prepared to do whatever it took to actually make it happen. And can you tell me how quick you're going to start making money? And the answer again is that no, I can't guarantee that you're going to make money because as I said at the very beginning, that was the disclaimer. So it purely comes back to you, your worth ethics, how many hours a week you're going to put in, and how often you're going to show up. So, what is your next step? Your next step is to click the link below to register for the discovery process. Book in your one on one call with me, complete the discovery process before the call, and get ready to make some sales 24/7. I said to you, if you stuck till the end, here are some of the bonuses. This one is a bonus offer. It's an ads training with Kiala Kane. Kiala has made $140 million in sales. He's the top 0.005% of entrepreneurs. You're going to get access to all of his training, how to create ads, which is incredible. I've actually been through it. And you're going to learn from one of the best on how to make sales without being salesy and coming from service. The bonus number 2 is an AI training with Molly Mahoney. And, she's an AI founder, and this woman is incredible. The way her brain works is unbelievable. I've sat through her trainings, I've been trained by her personally, and you are going to get full access to this. And then bonus number 3 is a sales training with Ryan Stewman, the hardcore closer and sales authority. This guy is incredible. He's going to teach you how we do sales, how to close, and closing with confidence, and how to have incredible conversations with people, especially if you're running ads. So your next step is to click the link below to register for the discovery process, book in your one-on-one call with me, complete the discovery process before the call, and get ready to make sales 24/7. But you're thinking, okay, Denise, yes, I want to do it, but what's the actual investment? It's not $999, it's not $199. So what is the actual investment? That's it. It's $99. It's a once-off $99 fee. Your next step is to book in, click the link below to register for the discovery process, book in your one-on-one call with me, complete the discovery process before our call, and let's get ready to start making sales 24/7. So I want to thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you within our system. I look forward to seeing your details coming through. And sorry, I flicked. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to helping you grow your business and work alongside of me. So have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, wherever you're coming in from. And I just want to thank you for your time, and I'll see you on the inside. Make sure you click the link below. Take care. Bye bye.